What's going on, folks? This is Hockey Fan Inc., and today we'll be looking at Craig Anderson. Now, Craig Anderson has the rare feat of being drafted twice into the NHL. The first time, 77th overall in 1999 by the Calgary Flames, and the second time, 73rd overall in 2001 by the Chicago Blackhawks. Anderson would have two stints with the Chicago Blackhawks, going 12, 29, and 10. Those aren't outstanding numbers, but the story really begins to pick up when he signed with the Florida Panthers. With Florida, he went 24, 14, and 7. Now, that record really doesn't tell the whole story for him. Craig showcased that he could battle and battle hard with a very poor team in front of him, which caught the attention of the Colorado Avalanche, who would bring him in. With Colorado, he would go 51, 40, and 10, but what was very memorable about his time with the Avalanche was his series against the San Jose Sharks, where he did lose in 6, but you really couldn't count out the underdog Avalanche with all the lucky bounces they were getting against the Sharks. And given the Sharks were known to choke, you really thought that maybe Colorado had a chance. In 2010, he would be traded to the Ottawa Senators for Brian Elliott. Now, fast forward to 2018-2019. Anderson's been almost with the team for almost 10 years now. And during their whole spiel with Matt Hoffman and Erik Karlsson and the very cancer situation with the Senators, Anderson said he wanted out of the team. But regardless, though, Ottawa has hung on to him, and he's still been the starter despite his so-so play and lack of support in front of him. But realistically speaking, though, you really can't blame him. Their current cast isn't the strongest, and he's really just along for the ride. Anderson's been through that team through and through, even if he's had issues with his own personal life. His wife Nicole actually going through cancer. At one point, he actually considered leaving the team while his wife recovered, but she insisted he play and just stay in the game. He's managed to take the Senators to the playoffs 4 times, his best being in the playoffs, taking them to the conference finals, where they were knocked off by the eventual Stanley Cup champions in the Pittsburgh Penguins. So, what to do with a 38-year-old goaltender who has shown some spunk in his game, but you can tell he's slowing down? I personally feel that the Ottawa Senators should move Anderson. Give him that chance at the Cup. He's worked very hard his whole career. He's been a trooper. If you give him a backup role, I do feel that he can step it up and play that role effectively for any team really making a run for the Cup. He's been a bit of an ageless wonder. That's one goaltender that a lot of analysts have never really talked about. But nonetheless, though, Father Time catches up to everybody. I really hope that the Senators come to their senses and actually give him a chance to go on a Cup contender. But time will honestly tell. All I know is I got a lot of respect for Craig Anderson. He's been a battler his whole career. He's been an underdog. Long story short, he's a beaut. I'm a big fan. But at any rate, that's my conclusion of Craig Anderson and his total career and what I think should be done. If you like what you heard, make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to follow us on Instagram at Hockey Fan Inc. We try to post material every day. Anyway, thanks for listening, and have a good one.